necessity, this university has a lot of data security rules, and they have a lot of rules about data sharing. They have a lot of rules about data dissemination. There's a lot of protocols, procedures, etc. that need to be in place. And people like me should be sort of out there collecting data, doing studies. I'm not good at things like administering rules. I think that's been established at this point. So a tremendous value of Dataverse is that you put it in the hands of people who actually know what they're doing, so that you can have a sort of regularized process in which the data can be handled in a way that things like the confidentiality of respondents is protected. The prerogatives of the various partners involved in the data collection process can be protected, but at the same time, the scientific value of the data is exploited because people are able to gain access to it to unlock the secrets that are within it.
The other thing that's interesting for me is the longevity of the data, because I've had conversations with people who no longer have access to their data because it's in formats that we no longer read because of how far the technology has advanced. So that idea of the longevity of data and that people will have access to this data for many, many years to come is, I think, kudos to the Dataverse partnership for thinking through these things. Coming back to, this idea of the secrets in the studies is we ask the question, but that's not the only question that can be asked or revealed from this data. It's good that they're being archived so somebody else who has a question, has an important question that wasn't asked before, can use these data to answer their questions. Because of course, we probably didn't even explore all the nuances of this one question, but maybe somebody else has another question that these data will reveal something equally as important. So it's good that the data are being archived and that other people have access to them so that further exploration, new information can be generated from this one process.
I think it's fair to say that the uses of the data, the limits of the uses of the data are sort of the limits of the imagination. And so by archiving them and putting them out there for anybody to use, we can, in some sense, exploit the ingenuity of the sort of community of researchers to think of novel and really fascinating ways to extract information from this data and to answer interesting questions beyond what we ourselves could do, frankly speaking.
Yeah, agreed. So keep checking the Dataverse and keep checking the Measure Evaluation website to see what's coming in terms of the data that we are working with our partners across the world to produce. Check those websites because we're doing a lot of work and there's a lot of data that can be accessed.